For those of you who don't know who I am, which you should by now, I'm Shane Hollister. Grew up in Davenport, Iowa. In Iowa, there's nothing to do, man, but fight.
Well, my name is Shane Hollister, and the Shug part actually came from high school. Actually, Colby, Seth Rollins, Tyler Black, was one of the people who came up with that. They used to call me Sugar Shane, and then it was Shug, and then it was like Sugar Shane, and then it just became Shug. They didn't even call me Shane anymore. It was just Shug everywhere we went when we were in high school.
Oh, is he gonna go suplex? Oh! Unbelievable toss! Oh my God! Oh! Number one. Wow. Oh! David Cole, this is too much. Oh! He's just laying on that edge precariously.
To become a pro wrestler, you just have to have a lot of, I don't know, man, like you just got to be able to have a high pain tolerance, I guess, is one of the best things I could say. Also, any theater performance you've ever done in your life will help, because it helped me as well. In the wrestling business, it's tough no matter what, because it's a grind. And if you want it bad enough, it's something that you have to put first. And I can tell you right now, if I would have put pro wrestling before anything else in my life, I would end up on TV. I would end up in the Cruiserweight Classic with like so many of my peers that wrestled on that.
Making his long-awaited AAW return from Davenport, Iowa, 180 pounds, a former Triple Crown winner, the New World Man, Shane Hollister.
It can be tough, but also locally I've made it all kind of one. So I have my son and sometimes my daughter comes to the shows. And then my nephew is, if my son's there, my nephew's there. So it's become a family thing. So like when I come to the ring, we all have the same matching mask. And when my daughter's there, she has one too. So it's become one of those things where it kind of just meshes with my life. But it can be tough. Like me leaving town tomorrow on a Friday is tough. Being that far away, even 3 hours. Like, so I can imagine some of these guys in like WWE who are away from their kids sometimes, 5 days in a row without seeing their kids that would be really, really tough. And it's a sacrifice that they make. So mine is minuscule compared to what they have to sacrifice. But it is tough. It's a tough business to do and be away from your kids or your significant other. It's tough, but I mean, when you love something, and I mean, you love your family as well, don't get me wrong, but like, it's just something that when you love it so much that they understand. I think it rubs off in the fact that they understand. He knows that I love this business so much that me being 3 hours away tomorrow isn't a big deal because I'll be right back the next day. It's not like I'm gonna be gone the entire weekend.
Whoa!
So my very first injury in pro wrestling was a tooth or mouth injury, I guess you could say. I took a back elbow to what would be my left front tooth. It got knocked back and up, and I finished the match, but my gums looked like this. Well, I went to see the doctor, got that figured out, then had to go see, I think the doctor and dentist / did it together. So what happened was they numbed it all, and they took a wire and pulled it forward, and put braces in my gums instead of on my teeth. But yeah, I mean, injuries are a part of the business. It's something, there are guys who've done the same thing hundreds of times, and just that one little accident, like Eddie Guerrero breaking his arm doing a frog splash. Did a frog splash to Billy Gunn, and the way he landed, it snapped his arm this way, and he's grabbing it, and you're like, damn, dude, how many times have you done that move and it still happens? It's stuff that, I guess, at the right time for it to go wrong. So, again, if you don't love this, you're not gonna do it, because it beats the shit out of your body. It takes time off of your life. So you have to be willing to make those sacrifices, and if you don't love it, you're not making those sacrifices, you're not doing it anymore. And that was one of the first questions that Danny asked us as students, was how long you want to do this? And obviously, you know, the arrogant kid in me was like, as long as I can. Well, Matt had the right answer. I want to do it as long as I like it, as long as I love it. And Danny goes, yes. Because once you start not loving it or liking it, then walk away, because you're wasting your time and other people's time too. So yeah, it's because I still love this business. So
Set him up! Look at that jackhammer! Oh, he hits it! Oh, come on! Oh.